your to-do list will be effective largely to the degree that you do not put things on it that shouldn't be there. So the shorter your to-do list, the better you're going to do the things that are on it. The most important point, central to all of it, is know the thing that needs to be done and do it instead of all the stuff that doesn't need to be done. Usually the thing that needs to be done, and there's only a small collection of those things that actually move the business forwards. Prioritize those above everything else. Like, have a section of your day that's uninterrupted. Your phone is off. Nobody can get in touch with you. Assuming you're in the role of somebody that's like actively building and making and creating. Maybe for you, you mentioned a sales call. So you have a section of your day, 3 hours where you're just sales calls, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, sales calls. Your mom can't knock on the door. Your friends can't, hand you a beer. Your girlfriend can't get in touch with you. You're not on Instagram or Facebook. You're not Facebook. I haven't. Is anybody on Facebook anymore?
Well, we do run our ads on Facebook, so.
Sure. So you're not going into your ad dashboard and checking your metrics. None of that is happening. You're on sales calls. So it's identifying the top priority in your business. And that's not to say don't be so sure that you know what that top priority is. That's worth some contemplation. I have many, many, many times over the years thought I should be doing one thing when really that thing didn't need to happen and something else entirely needed to happen. And doing the thing I thought needed to happen robbed my attention and energy from the thing that did. So I would, again, counsel you on getting really clear on exactly what needs to be done to move the business forwards. As an example, I'll use my business in particular right now. The seductive idea of what I should do to move the business forwards is to create a bunch of really banger original content and start posting that on YouTube to grow the audience and get likes and shit like that and views, right? That's the seductive thing. However, growing an audience organically is like a year to 18 months to 2 year process. It takes a long time. And what needs to be in place for the business is an offer. Otherwise, you have nothing that audience is going towards. And I already have, we have an audience, right? A small one, but a very generous and hyper engaged and profitable one too. So what this business needs is a clear, well-structured offer. So that's where my attention goes for the first block of every day. It doesn't go to what's the sick YouTube post that's going to get a bunch of views, because views are not an offer. Views are not revenue. So bottom line, knowing what that thing is for your business and then doing it while not doing the other shit, or at least not letting the other shit stop you from doing it. That's the key.
And would you recommend getting that guidance from internal of okay, I need to know what's being done about my business, or going to mentors and people who have essentially built similar businesses before?
Well, it all depends, right? If you aren't clear on it, then a mentor could help you. If you are clear on it, then you don't need a mentor. And that thing is a moving target. The business is going to need different things at different stages. So initially, once the offer is created for me, the central offer, what I think the art of mind will eventually be, hopefully. And if it's not that, it's something else. Once that's created, the next most important thing is generating traffic. But that again won't mean content. That'll mean getting our ads up and running, streamlined, profitable. Then I can supplement that with original content, right? It's sequence, everything in order. And that doesn't mean that order has to take a really long time. Maybe the offer's up in a week and then the ads are up the next week and then the content's up the next week. Maybe it takes a few months. Maybe it takes a year even. We don't know. But once again, if you know what it is, start doing it. If you don't know what it is, seek guidance, or, you know, that guidance doesn't need to be like a paid mentor. It could be some YouTube videos and a course and you sitting down and figuring it out and thinking clearly about it. But again, what does the business need right now? It needs revenue. What produces revenue? An offer. Okay, I have an offer. How do I make that offer? Sales calls or traffic, or, you know, again, it's like, what's the real goal? It's not views and likes and da 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 da. It's revenue. So reverse engineer from there.